Hey everyone, welcome to Keto and Crime and breaking Joshua Duggar guilty, 1 count each of possessing and receiving CP. Today in the federal court in Arkansas, a jury of 12 returned a verdict of guilty against the one-time Christian lobbyist and a reality show star. As you'll recall, this is not the first time Mr. Duggar has been in trouble. One was about 10 years ago when he was accused at the age of 15, I believe, for inappropriately touching several underage girls, including two of his sisters and their friends. That was kind of swept under the rug and kept in the cult family. He was sent to do quote unquote hard labor with a friend of the church and the friend of the Duggars. That was a contractor. It was swept under the rug with the help of Bill Gothard, who we know, of course, just stepped down from the Institute's Basic Life Principles about a year ago for sexual impropriety himself. And he was also counseled by a state trooper friend, Arkansas state trooper friend of the Duggars, who was also later convicted of similar crimes himself. So it takes one to know one, I suppose. And if you'd like to see my further in-depth deep dives on that, I'll put it up here. As we know, in 2019, the FBI was conducting a sting and a investigation of a file sharing site on which lots of CP was located, and they traced some of it to Josh Duggar's hard drive, which was actually split through Linux into essentially two separate hard drives. On one was a normal hard drive where he had installed software that basically alerted his wife if he was surfing any unapproved websites. And then the other is where the FBI, when they raided the car dealership, the family car dealership where he worked, where all of the CP was stored. The CP was over 200 images and contained children as young as 18 months. But today, a jury of his peers has found Joshua Duggar guilty on 1 count each of receiving and possessing CP, and he faces up to 20 years in prison, which, is kind of a downgrade from the 40, which we were hoping, but he got 20 and will probably have to pay up to $250,000 in retribution. So we'll see what happens. Sentencing will be incoming. The 33-year-old Duggar pretty much, I think, has been served. He will not only pay a fine, spend several years in prison, federal prison. If they put him in general population, I think you know what happens often to, especially high-profile people like him, that were high in politics, as well as being a P word. General population will not be good to him. And also, he would probably face a lifetime on a registry as well. So, no statement issued by the defense or by the Duggars yet. They were saying leaving the courtroom very solemn. He has been taken into custody and will await his sentencing. And with that being said, quick update for you. The 𝗙𝗫 Smollett case has been turned over to the 12 jurors that will hear and deliberate on the case, and we are awaiting a verdict there. I'll bring it to you as soon as it breaks. I would suspect the Maxwell case is going to go on for a few more weeks yet. It's been a week of different employees of the Epstein estate testifying to what they saw, and the defense trying to bring those down. Smollett was kind of a laughable case where he was saying that it was a conspiracy between the two Nigerian brothers and the police to frame him, and then you enter his apparent warning that he was given by Don Lemon, and people are calling for CNN to fire Don Lemon again. I think that may have just been a conversation between friends, but I will bring you the verdict on Smollett himself once it drops. But Duggar, I got him. I got him. And with that being said, until next time, keto and crime.